Hi everyone, I'm here just to give you a little video on how to use your interactive notebook that we've come up with. Um, my name is Mrs. Regal. Some of you know me already because you have me for English, but now you also have me for chemistry. So basically everything that you need is going to be in your interactive notebook for taking notes. You're still welcome to take notes at home if that's something that you're more comfortable with a pen and paper. But everything that you will need for your class as well as for studying for tests or for quizzes will be in the interactive notebook. I've added additional things in there, some little videos that might help out. There will always be an extra page in each section, so you can add whatever you want. It's basically a Google slide. Most of you know how to use them, and you can add things as you would like. The first page is just like the front of your notebook. I have my name in here, but you'll make a copy and you can put your own name in and change it around. You'll notice that they're broken down into specific days, like the first notebook is only days 1 through 4. It's just the first 4 days of class that we have. You'll have all your Google Classroom codes on the front. Okay, that's their first page. Then as you go through the slides, you've got all that stuff that you want for the first day of school. There'll be a welcome video for me and one for Mr. Culver. There's both of our schedules and the bell schedule in case you need it. Then your first thing you start right away is your class schedule. And then there'll be things as you'll see that you go through. It's all the pages that you need. Now, if you want to use it as a true notebook, again, go back to your first page. And if you put on present, like presentation, it makes it larger so you can see it larger. Okay. And as you click each of these dividers, it will take you to that section. For example, this first divider is all your introduction stuff that I was just saying, all that first day stuff. If you want to go back, you just click up here, it says back to the cover. Then there'll be a lab safety section. Okay, on each day, this is the list of things that we're doing in that day. Okay, your assignments, your homework, what have you. You can click to the next page. It'll be the next thing that you're expected to do. Okay, and then as I said, at the end of each of those days, there's also a blank page for you to use. Okay, again, I'm going to go back to the divider takes you back to the beginning and then back to the back cover. And you can do that for each of the days. As I said, there's only 4 days in this one. You will notice that there are 3 separate notebooks. There'll be one for days 11 through 12, and from 1 to 4, 5 to 10, and then 11 and 12, which will have your study guide. They'll all be posted the beginning of the first day, so you can have all 3 of them for the entire marking period, or for the entire unit, and they're good to go. Like I said, you'll notice one of these pages talks about getting things signed. We're not going to have you sign them until we see you in person, but these are the things you'll see on the first day. So there's kind of no surprises. Then you'll see I've given you some examples of how to take notes. Now these are just text boxes. So when you open it to use it as a notebook, you just open it in slides as we have it here, and you can type in your information. If you need more space, go to the next page, insert another slide. It's okay. You'll notice that there are sometimes charts for you to fill in. Other times you'll see there's questions. The questions are usually in colored boxes, so you know that's something additional you need to answer. A lot of these are exactly questions that you'll see on your test. Okay, I've gone through and I've correlated and made sure that your notebooks match exactly to what is being asked for on your test. There'll be things, Mr. Culver and I will be giving you lectures, and you might have to fill in information. You can see there's like a big space here. Okay, that's while we're talking, you can type in whatever you want. And you can see this isn't a video we require you to watch, but we've added in a video that you can watch that might help out if you're a little stuck on a situation. You'll see there's lots of pictures, there's lots of things that'll ask you to do something. Okay, directions will be given up at the top, and they'll ask you to fill in these in. Again, you'll see more questions you can answer. Okay, and then there's another little video. Okay, so this is basically how the notebook's going to work. We'll have them open while we're in our online learning, so that way you can watch Mr. Culver, I speaking, as well as have your notes open to add to them as we go. Most likely, I will also be presenting the notebook during class while Mr. Culver is talking. I'll be presenting it on the Google Meet, so that way I can fill it in and you guys can follow along. These notebooks will be graded periodically. Sometimes we'll tell you when, sometimes we won't, kind of like a little pop check. they won't count more than a minor. Most likely they'll be ISWs. All right, so there's a little overview of how to use a notebook, and once we get into class and we start talking to you guys, we'll go over it a little bit more. All right, thanks a lot.